Hey guys, Matt from TOTALmtg here, and we're in match 3 with the mono white Humany Soldier deck. And it is on a bit of a budget, but we're doing pretty well. If you haven't seen matches 1 and 2, I'll leave a link below. You can go and see those good matches. So our opening hand, we have a Champion of the Parish in there. We've got lands, Hamware Militia Captain, Honor the Pure, always watching. And our opponent is playing a sleight of hand. So we're playing a bluey control sort of deck. I'm guessing already, just by that. Could be Delver, could be something else. But we'll wait and see. So, let's start off. Fetching with our Windswept Teeth. Go and get ourselves one of the planes. Just thin our deck out a little bit. And play Champion of the Parish, which is what we will do. Hopefully we can quickly beat down our blue opponent, who is called Oh Wise One. So we could be in trouble here, guys. So wait to see what he plays next. Nothing. Has he got a land? Yep, Delver. So we have a Delver of Secrets there. Plays Swiftwood Cliffs. Swiftwood Cliffs. So we can play another one of them. Keep thinning the deck out. Going to play Hamware now. But, you know, you should run stuff like Remand. Maybe Vapor Snags. Trying to think what else is in the Delver deck. Mana Leak, maybe. So let's get a couple of creatures on the board. Pumps up our Champion of the Parish. And we will attack in for 2. Very much doubt our opponent will be blocking here. So we get our opponent down to 19. Is he going to reveal to flip the Delver? Hopefully not for us. Is he revealing? Oh, he's revealing a lightning bolt as well. So that's terrible for us. So I think Champion of the Parish is not long for this world. So we could definitely do with getting some more creatures on our hand now. Plays another Cliffs. Don't like all this life gain. Here we go. She's going to ping us for 3. We're down to 15 already. It's got a lightning bolt in hand. And there goes the champion, as predicted. So we have a Boros Elite here, so we can play Boros Elite and we can play Honor of the Pure. Hopefully. So we can get in for 3, get our opponent to 17. We've got an Always Watching hand, but we could definitely do it to get some more creatures so these two come active with their abilities. Because we're still within lightning bolt range, both of them at the moment. So we do need to get the Always Watching down to save the Hamware. But you can obviously do it in response as well. Imagine Delver's quite a hard matchup for this deck. All the counter spells stopping us down, lightning bolts, you know, our creatures take a while before they get big. So the early spells will hurt. But, you know, you do come across lightning bolt in a lot of decks, so it's just a card you have to put up with in Modern. So we've been beat down by the Flip Delver. The Insect. Oh, and a young Pyromancer. So, could have Bolt in hand, trigger. We have a Thraben Inspector to play. So we get to investigate. So we could die to a Bolt here. One of our creatures. Spell Pierce. That is not what we wanted. But we will attack all in here. If he wants to sacrifice his Pyromancers, he can. I very much doubt he will. But we will attack him. Attack him for 5. You might just put the token in front. Yeah. So trying to think what we could bring in from our sideboard already. Maybe Griff's Boon. Help deal with the flyer. We do struggle with flyers. Hence why it's in the sideboard, really. But got a lot of open mana. It's just going to keep pinging us with the insect. So we're down to 9. We get a turn. So let's draw a card, see what we pull. What do we get? Hoping for... Oh, that's not too bad. But he could have a Spell Pierce in hand again. So... We'll take a chance. Could have played the hand weird. Probably shouldn't have drawn the card first, but we obviously drew that in the card. Could have Spell Pierce here. I'm assuming he's got Spell Pierce. So he could attack for 5, bolts 3, could have 2 bolts in hand. Electrolyze. Oh, that is a bit of a pain. So it's going to take out a Boris Elite. But we do get to pump. 3, 4, 5, 6. So, can't really not leave a blocker. Because he could have a bolt in there. So I'm going to have to leave one blocker. Attacking. He's going to use that to block. And just keep pinging us. That that was a bit annoying for us there where he took out the electrolyze. There was the bolt, like I thought he had a bolt in hand. So if we attacked all in, then he just could have won. He probably can still win as well. But we left ourselves a blocker. We're out of bolt range with our creatures. But we're on a 2-turn clock with that Flip Delver. So we'll have to wait and see. And he's still got 3 cards in hand. So we're pretty much dead here, guys. And a Titan Strength. So we will concede that first game. Losing to the Blue-Red Delver. We'll go on to a game 2. See what we can bring in. Apostle's Blessing, maybe. Silence seems pretty good. And possibly Mana Tithe. Thalia. Possibly Griff's Boon. Take out the pump, some of the pumps. Still need to get rid of 7. I'm going to get rid of Anafenza. Might be wrong. Keep Path to Exile in. Get rid of 1 Thraben. Still need to get rid of 4 Griff's Boon. If he kills the... Actually, I'm going to get rid of Griff's Boon. It's good against the thing, but if he just kills it in response, it's pretty useless for us. Going to get rid of them, and we need to get rid of 1 more. 1 more. So this could be completely wrong, but I'm gonna get rid of 1 Knight of the White as well. See if this works out better. So this does seem quite a hard matchup for us. So we have land, Soldier of Pantheons. We've got Thalia in hand, but we've only got 1 land. But I'm going to keep this and hope that we draw into the next land. We can play Soldier of Pantheon. And then we just need a bit of luck. Our opponent's decided whether to mulligan to 5, which he hasn't. So he's kept 6 and scryed. So here we go. We're going to need a bit of luck in this game. Expecting more hate, more counter spells, and now he's gone to sideboard. And we were passed down, so we need a bit of luck. We need to draw the land, but we still can play. You know, we've got Path to Exiles, we've got a Soldier of Pantheon. That's pretty good for us. No turn 1 Delver. So land to play, hopefully Thalia. Nope, we don't get the land, but we can still play a second creature. But they both die to Electrolyze, but that's not going to happen until turn 3. So a bit annoying that we didn't draw the land there, because Thalia would have been a good spell. So here we go. We do have 3 Path to Exiles in hand, so we can get rid of creatures. But Spell Pierce is very good against us at the moment. So what do you do there? Piracy Charm. Choose 1 token gains unlawed turn token +2 -1. And then he did it again, so he had 2 of them in hand. So that is great. So we need the land. No land. So now it seems stupid keeping the 1 land to hand, so you don't need to tell me, guys. But you know, we had 3 or 4 spells we could play of 1 mana. We needed a bit of luck drawing so we can get into Thalia. Of course, our opponent's drawing land now, so we'll see what he gets. But we can Path to Exile whatever he puts down. But he does have Spell Pierce in hand. Probably should have actually Path to Exile our own creature there, probably. I can't remember if I was tapped out or not. So we will... No, we won't do that. We'll do it afterwards. So he has done that. Now we will Path to Exile. Get rid of the Storm Chaser Mage. So we can definitely get rid of his creatures here. But we are going to be thinning his deck for him. And giving him loads of mana. So we need that land. Come on, we need land. Trouble is now he can pay the extra mana for non-creature spells as well. We got land. So we will play Thalia this turn, I think. So obviously it does affect us as well, but it does affect him. But obviously, if he's got Bolt in hand here, he just bolt it. But it's going to cost him 2 to do it. So, see what our opponent plays here. He's having a think. What do we have? Electrolyze. So, costing 4 to do it. So, we've only got Thalia in hand. We have 2 Path to Exiles and Honor the Pure. Mana Tithe there. So, we'll play Thalia. Thalia's Lieutenant. Just so we can get a creature on the board. Unfortunately, we have no other humans on. But every time we play now human creature, we can obviously pump Thalia. If he survives a turn. It's very doubtful with so much removal and stuff in the Delver deck. Storm Chaser Mage. We don't mind that. We've got a path. Well, we've got 2 Path to Exiles. So, is he pumping at all? 2 cards in hand. Could be another Piracy Charm. Vapor Snag. So return to our hand. And we lose a life. So next turn we're not going to play Thalia again unless we draw a land. Which we don't. So we will just pass the turn. We've got Mana Tithe in hand, which counts as target spell unless they pay 1, but they have got a lot of mana, and I can't imagine they're tapping out for a lot. So we'll have to wait to see what they do. So we won't play anything. Just wanted to see if it pumped, but I'll Path to Exile it now. Counter non-cheat spell. Okay. We'll Path again. Has he got another counter spell? No counter spell this time. So, another land would be nice. We're holding on by the skin of our teeth in this game, to be honest, guys. We're definitely thinning his deck out. They don't run many... So we'll play our Thalia's Lieutenant. No pumps again. So, we need creatures. Come on, we need creatures now. Mana Tithe is basically useless. It's a good early card, Mana Tithe, but we didn't draw the land. So we're in a bit of trouble with that. Unless he's got something huge, hopefully, that he taps out for, but I don't know what the Delver would run to, you know, to have something so big. So we will go and fetch. Thin our own deck out a bit. What do we draw? Oh, Champion of Parish. So we'll play our Honor of the Pure. Hopefully, is he countering this one? Oh, he's lightning bolting. Oh, it's no good to us at all. Okay. Now we'll play the Champion of Parish, and hopefully he hasn't got anything to get rid of that. We need it to last a turn. We can't do nothing. We don't want him to have Bolt, Electrolyze, anything like that. We can play a hand where at least we're drawing a creature. Tick up the champion and get in for an attack. Can we just rebuild a board presence? We done some damage, guys. Woo! Come on. So, come on. Tap out something for 7. Oh, you get to use the mana tithe. So, he had another land in hand. Right. So, we could use Thalia's Lieutenant here. See if he does have that counter. No. So, we get to pump. So they're out of bolt range anyway, which is good. But obviously Vapor Snake, oh, we took it down. He had no answer. So we're going to go to a deciding game. Mana Tithe was bad in my hand there, but considering how screwed on land I was by keeping that one land hand, should have brought this in as well, actually. I'm going to bring in... it's good against the Pyromancer. Get rid of one of the Mana Tithes. And go for that. You know, see how it goes. We're on to a deciding game against Blue Red Delver. Those paths definitely helped us get rid of the creatures. So we're not on the play here. Hopefully get a good 7. One land again. But we have Soldier Pantheon, Champion of Parish, Boros Elite. Oh, I should learn from my last mistakes, guys, but I'm going to keep it again. 3 creatures, all with 1-drops. An Orchid as well. Don't want to see a turn 1 Swift. Oh, I didn't want to see a turn 1 Swift Spear. That is not what we wanted to see with no Path to Exiles in hand. Hopefully we draw one now. Nope, we draw Thalia. So we will go and fetch. Champion of Parish is probably the play here, but it could just die straight away. So I'm going to play Soldier Pantheon first, just to get, you know, hopefully take some spells out of his hands before I play Champion. Maybe the wrong move, but we shall see. If he bolts it, it's probably the right move. Storm Chaser Mage, so we gain a life. So I'm guessing they'd just be attacking with the Storm Chaser Mage here. Oh, what could he have? He could have Mutagenic Growth. That's the only card I think he could have. Would he run He run Titan Strength, so he could have Mutagenic Growth. Which way we're going to take a lot of damage. So we'll make him use it and then not do any damage with us. No, he didn't have it. So we're trading off. Yeah, I don't mind that. Land, please. Yes. Right. So we're going fetch. We will play the Champion of Parish. Could have played Thalia there, actually, but let's start trying to get some creatures on the board. Obviously, Champion could die straight away here. I'm thinking if he had Bolt in hand, he would have bolted my creature, then attacked all in with the Prowess. So unless he draws a Bolt here, could have Vapor Snag. So next time we can play Night of the Wild Cottage, go and get ourselves a land. Is it Charm? That's not good for us. 2 damage to target creature. So even with playing Thalia, still wouldn't have worked out there. Because Thalia would have died and he still would have got in. But we could have obviously kept our other creatures, maybe. But I don't know. It's only pinging us for 2. Honor of the Pure. I think we'll play the Knight, as we can go and get ourselves a land. Get ourselves a land. Unfortunately, we can't play anything. We might as well just attack him with a Boros. But a land next turn would be really good. You know, if he's stalling a little bit, we can start flooding the board a bit. We could play Thalia and Honor of the Pure, or the other way around, obviously. So he's got another land, but he's drawing lots of land, so he's going to be able to. Young Pyro. So now we need our Purge or Path to Exile, just so we can get rid of this. But he could have counter spells in hand. Vapor Snag. But we get to draw more land with it. So we will get that next land. And oh, that's a pain, that is. That is a pain. But he's got no cards in hand, so drawing removal now will be good. So he's going to hit us for 3 here. Down to 10. We can get Knight of the White Orchid on there. Thalia's Lieutenant, maybe. So we've got 2 Thalia's Lieutenant. That's not bad. Let's play that. Go get ourselves a land. Get ourselves a land. Play our first Thalia's Lieutenant. So we've got a 3/3 there. Still in bolt range. But it stops attacking with the Young Pyromancer now. But you can sacrifice his token. But obviously, depending if he's got another Vapor Snag, that we're just really unlucky there. And Bolt, if he's top drawn a Bolt. We don't mind Counter Spell. He's not attacking in, so he's obviously worried about the attacks. He has got us down to 9. So, lead off with Champion of the Parish. Play a Boros Elite. So we might just get out of this, guys. You never know. He could have a Spell Pierce in hand, so I'm going to play another Thalia's Lieutenant. So, we're building up the army, guys, against the Devil. We're building up. We're only on 9 life. But we're attacking him for 9 to put our opponent to 10. And we can do a big attack next turn. So he's blocking them, so we've got rid of them. We've got Honor of the Pure, we've got Hamweir as well to play. So we've got 3 cards in hand. And 3 of our creatures are out of bolt range now. Vapor Snag, yeah, that hits us, but it sends back You know, if he sends back a Thalia, we can come back and pump them all again. That's going to be attacking him for plus 4/4 next turn. He's drawn a land that turn. So it's whatever he's got in his hand. It could be a Spell Pierce, so one of the pure could get countered. But we'll play Hamweir first. But we could be going for a lethal attack next turn. Oh, that is disgusting. Oh no, it does. What is it? 1? Oh yeah, so he's getting rid of Champion of Parish. For a moment there, guys, I thought overload, but it's not a triple red, isn't it? So he's going to get himself a blocker. He's going to get rid of Champion of Parish. Yeah, that's a pain. But that's obviously what he had in hand. But we're still going to be attacking for a lot next turn. He's still attacking in. So he's going to get us down to 7. So trying to think what he could draw. He could draw a Lightning Bolt, 3 damage, 4 trigger. So, Thalia's Lieutenant is brilliant. So, what do we play? We could play this. Pump up them. We could pump up with the Honour of the Pure. But I like getting more creatures on, I think. So we'll pump up there. So even if we lose this game, guys, 2 1-lane hands and we've managed to come in. It's been pretty sweet. So let's play Thalia's Lieutenant here. We will get some serious pumps here. So here we go for the attack. So he's on 19, 8, 16, 20. Leave 2 back. So we're going in for lethal here. So I'm guessing they'll probably just pop the 8/8 and leave the Pyromancers up there. So it all depends on what you top draw. But I think the attack was the right move there, doing it all like that. Putting more pressure on. Opponent's down to 5. We win next turn. Depending on what he draws. And we take down the Blue-Red Delver, guys. That was a really good match against a hard opponent. So much removals, so much counters. Vapor snag, stuff like that. But you can see we went through with 1 land and we still managed to build an army. You know, the Knight of the White Orchid really helped us when he had more land than us. But yeah, you can see how powerful this deck is, guys. You know, it's built on a bit of a budget, which is good for online gaming. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this third match. Like I said before, if you haven't seen matches 1 and 2, go and watch them. They were really good as well. Thanks for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you all soon. Cheers, guys.